Hi everyone, Kelly here again. And you know what? My phone's been broke for like 10 days. I sent it off they was fixing it for about 10 days and I got it back yesterday. So I've not been on Instagram. I've not really been on Facebook. I've not made any videos and that's the reason why. So, sorry. Well, you probably didn't notice about the videos because I usually tend to make them every 2 weeks anyway. Without meaning to. I do want to do them every week, but just doesn't happen that way, does it? So, I feel like I've not made a video in forever, and now I feel a bit lost. But I do have to do one thing before my brother kills me. I need to give my brother a shout out. So, hi Steve, one of the best brothers in the world. He is the closest person to me out of my brothers. And he is actually my best friend. So, yeah, just wanted to say hi to him, my supportive little sibling. Yeah. And then, now, I'm going to get on to... No, I'm not going to show you what I've done yet, because guess what yesterday was? I didn't just get my phone back. It was the end of my 60-day ban. Hey, I've done it. 60 days not buying any wool. I'm dead happy. So now I've got £60 to spend on wool. So yesterday I was on Ice Yarns and I was looking for wool and I put one thing in my basket and then I wasn't even sure that I wanted that, so I ended up not buying anything. So now I can have wool, I just don't want to buy any. There is some wool that I want, like I want the lighter weight so I can make some of these tops, but I'm kind of, because I'm not used to buying it anymore and just thinking, oh I like that, I'll have it. And I'm thinking more about what I want to buy. I want to get the perfect thing for these tops. And I'm just not finding it anywhere. And I don't have anything specific in my mind. But when I look, it doesn't float my boat. It doesn't give me that happy feeling that I want when I look at it. So I'm not getting it. So yeah. But my 60 days is up and I managed to do it. Yay! Right, so I'm going to start with my finished objects, get these out of the way. So I didn't actually find any more of this burgundy maroon colour, so I've just sewn it up and done. That can go in my giveaway bag. And it's not that bad and it is kind of comfortable. See, what it is about this market yarn, it doesn't feel too soft, but when you wash it, it becomes the softest thing ever. Oh my word, you just want to just rub it all over you. But I've not washed this yet, so this ain't got that feeling, so see you later. I finished my virus shawls. I actually finished them the night that I made my last video. So, see, I don't really call these shawls because in chunker, if you only use 200 grams, they're only really good for scarves. You have to use a bit more because virus shawl does take up a lot of your chunky yarn. So yeah, if you have it as a shawl, it's not really as big as you want it, or not as big as I'd want it anyway. So that one's the one in the James C. Brett. I think was it MC58? I don't have my book with me, it's upstairs. I've done this one as well. I finished this one that night. And this one is the Pound Stretcher Ombre one. I think it just said colour 3 or something like that. So yeah, this one's dead soft and it's got that softness where you touch it, it just feels cool to the touch. And I finished this baby blanket. I don't think I'd started it yet when I did my last video. Did I have it on my whips? I don't believe I did. But yeah, it's just done in that's not even the right way to show you right there. It's just done in the V stitches. So yeah, just your normal baby blanket. and just your, I think it's just 2 single crochet border. Or if you UK terminology, double crochet. It's a bit weird that I'm from the UK but I don't use UK terminology, but I think that's because my mum, she started teaching me, I believe she started teaching me with the UK terminology, but then the book that I'd bought for her for her birthday, I think it was the year before, was I think it was like 200 crochet blocks. I think it was pink on the cover, and that was US terminology. So she was explaining it to me in UK, and then I was reading this book in US, and it was just confusing. So when I ended up going onto YouTube, and a lot of the patterns are in US, so I'm kind of basically just taught from US. So most of the terminology that I use will be in US. But I'm getting used to switching over and using both, because the magazines that I buy are in UK, because the UK magazines. So it's a bit weird at first to like kind of swapping and changing in. Sometimes when you download a pattern, it doesn't state whether it's UK or whether it's everywhere else. You have to like really, really look into the pictures and think, is that a single or is that a double, or is it a double or is it a treble? And then just work it out like that. So these patterns should say it, people. Yeah? Right, what else have I finished? I've been practicing my knitting, and I'm still dead rubbish, because I hold it weird. When I hold, actually, do I have me? Yeah. Right, so when I hold it like that, but then I have in my left hand the yarn there, like when I'm crocheting. So when I'm doing a knit, I always go through the back loop and then just do it like that. You probably wasn't able to see it properly, but yeah, I go through the back loop instead of through the front one, because through the front one I get ganglions both in my hands there and in my wrists, and that seems to ache my hands, and it seems to hurt my hands a lot quicker doing it from the front than from the back. But because I knit from the back, when I'm doing my my purl stitch, I have to go that way, it makes it awkward because I'm holding the wool there, just like I do when I crochet, dead loose, so I don't know how to hold it on the other side. Am I making sense? Maybe not. I'm no good at explaining things. Okay, chopsticks. I'm dead rubbish at explaining things. So I started off doing this one because I needed a new dishcloth. I need a few actually. And I've got quite a bit of cotton, because sometimes the Works, it's a bookstore that we have here in the UK, just a discount bookstore, but sometimes with all the craft books they might do the odd ball of wool. And they had this in, I think it was £1 for 50 grams, 100% cotton in Signet. So I was going to do, I think it was 10 rolls of, I can't remember how many rolls, was it 10 or 8? Well, of just the knit. And then I was doing the knit and purl to make that, I think is it a garter stitch? And then it was just too hard, and I only managed to do that before my hands was in so much pain. So I ended up just doing the knit. But yeah, just that much was really painful for me. So I maybe need to find some classes or something that can teach it me properly, because as great as YouTube is, it's actually not helping me with this at all. Right, so that one's done. I just need to sew in the end. And it's only to wash the pots, so who cares? Like, it's just got that bit. My pots don't. And then here's another one just in knit. Or is this the garter stitch? That might be the garter stitch. I don't know. You can tell I'm not a knitter, can't you? So I need to sew them ends in. But yeah, that's my little knitting escapade. Right. And that's it for my finished objects. I've not finished these. No, I can't be bothered doing that. Just that last row. Just one row in green. Can't be bothered. Really can't be bothered. I kind of feel like just ending it there and just wearing them like this. So maybe it is a finished object, because if I can't be bothered doing it by the next video, that's it. That's just going to be it. I'll sew the ending and then sack it. So they're only going to be like slipper socks anyway. They don't need to be fantastic or perfect. They're just going to be for me, for around the house. Because sometimes even in the summer, my laminate flooring gets dead cold. But these are dead uncomfortable if you're not wearing socks underneath as well. You have to wear your socks underneath. Or it's like you're standing on stones. Right, this top that I was making, I've been having the worst headache ever with this. And you wouldn't think so, because I'd already made one, same colour and everything. Right, so this lacy camisole, I have to take it all apart. I have to take them both all apart, make something else with it, because I've lost the magazine. Don't ask me how. It was in this tote and I've lost it. How can you lose a magazine? And it had about 8 other patterns that I wanted to make. Yeah, and I've lost it. It's gone. Absolutely just disappeared. So I'm not happy. Really not happy. Because you know, like I said, that I had loads of patterns that I wanted to make with the thinner yarn. They're gone now. I've only got one that Shan's Crafty Corner sent me, and she showed it in one of her vlogs. It was a red top, and I think I commented on it saying that you could do like a cowl neck added onto it as well. So if you look on her videos, you'll see the one that I mean, because it's in my storage room at the minute. I've put it away somewhere safe, not in my tote, just somewhere extra specially safe, so it doesn't get lost, because I really want to make it. And it was a gift. And I'm not blinking losing it. Oh, I'll lose the plot, honestly. So now I have to take that apart. I'm really not happy with that. So because I wasn't happy, and I'd run out of my cans of Coke, which I've just bought some today. 24 pack. Oh, it's okay. But yeah, so I started another virus show. And I figured I'm not going to use just one colour or one colourway, using 2. So this is just that market yarn as well. I've got the baby blue and I've got the navy blue. And I'm just doing 1 pattern repeat of each. But then I got fed up getting up to it, because changing the colours, and then I'm thinking of I've got to sew all the ends in, and you don't really have to do that when you're just doing one colourway, because half the time it's just the one ball. But I'm going to get it done, because I think these 2 colours are pretty nice. And the light blue really stands out on here. But yeah, I think it'd all be nice made up. I mean, you imagine that with a navy blue coat in the winter, or, you know, like one of them blazer woolen coats. Or even a black one. I think it'll look lovely. So I'm going to carry on with it, but that's going to be a slow project. That's not going to be one of my virus show in the day thingamabobs. No way. Right, my last one. Oh my word, have I reached 13 minutes? Flipping Nora. Right, my last one. I'm making for this room. You can't really see the colour of my walls properly, but it is Jade White from, it's a Dulux from B&Q. And it just kind of looks a bit white in the background with a hint of colour. But when the sun's dead bright, it does kind of look white with the hint of the colour. But when the sun's not out and it's cloudy, it looks like the room's jade instead of jade white. So, and I've got my normal beachy piney colour laminate floor, and I've got these chocolate leather sofas. So I wanted to do a blanket for the back of one of my sofas. It's doing my head in already. Everything's doing my head in, isn't it? I think I just wanted to make them tops. I've been waiting so long to be able to buy the wool to make them tops, and the magazine's disappeared that I'm just... Really? So I started making this, and I think I made it just too wide, because each row is really annoying me. it just seems to last forever. Like, I'm trying to get myself to do maybe up to 8 rows in a night, because any more than that and it's killing me. It takes like 3 hours to do that, and I am pretty fast crocheter. So look at how long these rows are. No wonder it's taking forever. But this is in Stylecraft DK, Stylecraft Special DK. So it's in walnut, parchment, sage, and grey. Yeah, it's not the graphite, it's the grey. So yeah, it is nice. I do like it, and I think it will look nice in this room on the back of the sofa. But that's only a third of the way done. It's going to take forever to do. I mean, I've got all that left for it. 8 rows a night. It's going to take forever. I need to find that magazine. I really do. I lifted my bed up and everything to look underneath it. I've flipped my mattress over. It's not there. I don't know why it would be there. But, I don't know. Maybe I need to start checking the freezer or something, see the kids have chucked it in there. They keep chucking remotes and stuff in the washing machine and the freezer, and they hid my phone in the washing machine once. Oh, they just hide everything everywhere. But this tote that it was in, it's at the top of my totes. It nearly reaches the top of my wardrobe, so I don't understand how they could have got it. But then again, maybe I only think that I put it back in there because that's my habitual place to put it. So sometimes you do things without noticing, and then you think, oh, I did put it in there, I remember it, but then you're remembering it from another time. I don't know, I need to find it. I feel lost without them patterns. And I've been trying to find other patterns online, and there's something wrong with my computer. When I download them to print them off, I go into where it's downloaded on my computer, and when I double click on it, it re-downloads it. It takes me back to the same page that I got and re-downloads it. And I've noticed that on my actual computer, when it's downloaded, it's still got the Firefox sign. So I don't know what's going on. So if anyone knows anything about computers and might know what's going on with it, then please let me know, because it's winding me up. I need some patterns. I really need the patterns. Really need the patterns, so please help me. And it's doing that. So I've lost my book, so I don't have the patterns on there, and my computer's not letting me download any patterns, and my yarn band's up. I need the patterns to buy my yarn. Not working out. Right. I think I need some Coke. I need my Coca-Cola. It's only morning, so I've not even had my morning brew yet. This is ridiculous. But I've been shopping, and the kids are in school, so it's not too bad. I might go sit out in the garden, have my Coke, then think about the tidying up that I've got to do today. Try and prep myself for it. I might have like an hour in the garden, then come in and do one room. An hour in the garden, come in and do another room. I think that's a good plan. Might get takeout for lunch. I'm so lazy today. I just really can't be bothered today. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for my new subscribers. Got a few new followers on Instagram. And also thank you for all my lovely messages. Whenever I make a video, I get so many nice messages. And I only realise like how good my subscribers are when my brother mentioned it. Because last week we went out for lunch. We went into town and we had breakfast after I took the kids to nursery. And he was saying to me, well, you didn't give me a shout out last time, because I was meant to, but my mum called and then it cut off and then I just forgot. So I was saying, yeah, he was telling me that I've got, you know, some good subscribers. He was watching my videos, and he was reading all the comments after, and he goes, I didn't think that you'd get, you know, as good as subscribers as you've got, because you've got like really good comments. So I said, yeah. I said, the people who comment are usually the same people, and like with Shan's Crafty Corner, we've like sent each other gifts and stuff, and talk on Instagram and that, and yeah, it's just, it makes you realise how nice people actually are when someone says it. I mean, you know it yourself, and you're like, I don't know, you're just really happy when they send you a comment and stuff, and you're like, oh, it's so nice. And then, but when someone else says it, someone that's close to you as well, it makes you feel really blessed. So thank you, everybody. Yeah, I do have loyal subscribers, and I do thank you very much. Make me want to make more videos. Oh, and I'm being a bit sad now, but no, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Right, I'm gonna go. I've made myself happy making the video. I've got my phone. I've made my brother happy. I've given him a shout out. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this lot packed away. No, I'm gonna go and have my Coke first, and then just go with the flow. Alright, happy campers, happy hookers. I'll see you next time. Bye.